Mark Ubel here from Threekit.com. Today I wanted to give you an overview of Threekit, why we do what we do, and how it adds value. So Threekit is a visual commerce platform. We help you accelerate growth. And what that means is if you have a configurable product, we help you show more of your product so you can sell more. Let's jump in. The first thing we want to talk about is there's a lot of complexity going on in the world today if you're managing a business. Look, the pandemic boost is waning, and today it's much more about fighting for market share than just growth at all ends. We've got things like supply chain issues, you got to worry about your environmental impact, and most importantly perhaps of all is your customer experience. A lot of folks, a lot of executives that we talk to are worrying that their customer experience isn't premium and they need to deliver a better experience if they want to sell more. If you look at sort of at the business process level, what we're seeing is broken processes mean that you are spending a lot of money to create these visual experiences. It's slow, and it's also not scalable. If you're using render shops or if you are taking photographs, you might be able to capture maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 20% of your portfolio, but it's ultimately not going to work and not drive the confidence that you need to sell. And finally, we have an endemic of low conversion rates on e-commerce, mostly because people aren't providing incredible visual experiences. What we talk about here at Threekit is this concept of a visual commerce gap. You have a product that's configurable, and you have customers that expect incredible visuals, but you are not delivering it. You're showing less than 20% of your catalog. You're not letting customers personalize and configure the product in real time. You're not recommending alternatives and things that you can upsell and cross-sell. You're spending a ton of money on these visuals, and people are returning them often because what they're getting is not what they expected. This is an incredible gap. It's causing a lot of problems for people who are our prospects before, who are now our customers, who now have solved these problems. It's a huge gap and a huge problem that we solve. Threekit is the breakthrough. With Threekit, you can show 100% of your product catalog. You let customers personalize and configure their products in real time. They're then able to experience that product in all of your sales channels. E-commerce, sales portals, in-store, clienteling, metaverse, all of these things where people can experience your product. Threekit drives that with incredible visual experiences. People, if you're connected, you can connect Threekit to your ERP, your CPQ, your CRM, so people can see what's actually in stock now and feel more confident when they buy it and drive less returns. Really important experience that you can drive with Threekit. Let's jump into how it actually works. You've probably heard of Threekit because we deliver incredible visual experiences. So we have this incredible 3D configurator or virtual photographer and augmented reality. Those are incredible visual experiences developed by some of the pioneers in 3D. Our technology is used in over 30% of Hollywood films. So you get super high visual quality, but also you have this incredible technology of a visual configurator. You have a visual commerce configurator that has a visual product catalog, you have rules, you have attributes. This really integrates with highly complex products. It's also composable or headless, which means that it integrates everywhere you need it to integrate in your business. So you're getting all this important data flowing into Threekit, and then it can also flow out into all of your sales channels. Finally, we do this at an incredible scale. If you have thousands or millions or billions or trillions of configurations of your product, Threekit is a great option for your company. Let's jump into some experiences about how people actually use Threekit. Number one, if you have a product and you're saying, hey, I can't show it, so I can't sell it, Threekit is a great solution. Ctek here, you can see you can configure the colors, you can configure all sorts of options. There's literally thousands or millions of variants here, and a great way to get someone to experience your product if it's complex in a B2B landscape. Another one of our customers is TaylorMade. Before Threekit, they had hundreds of thousands of variants of their product. You can see here an incredibly interactive experience where you can configure a club in real time. They doubled their sales once this went live with Threekit. Let's take another example here, Crate & Barrel. Crate & Barrel was able to cut 95% of their photography costs that they would have spent creating millions and millions of visuals. If you go to Crate & Barrel today, you can see on their sofas, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of options. Threekit visualizes all of those and creates an incredibly engaging experience where customers feel confident buying a $3,000, $5,000 sofa online. Another incredible example is Sloan. Here you can configure syncs. Their B2B sales team does this, or you can even visit Sloan.com to visit this. It's a unified sales experience where a salesperson feels confident selling this product because they configure it in real time. Threekit powers a better customer experience, and the power really comes from all the things I mentioned, but also being able to distribute that. Show this experience in your B2B portal, in your e-commerce going direct to consumer, in clienteling, in store. Do this for your aftermarket parts. Your sales team can use this. You can use this with CPQ. Even with Threekit, you can mint an NFT directly from Threekit if that's your thing. I want to hit on a quick example here. TaylorMade, a great brand, a great partner of ours. They were launching a direct-to-consumer driver that you can configure that I showed earlier. 100,000 plus options and variants. We created this experience in partnership with TaylorMade. They hit their 3-month sales goal in 1 month. They had 2 times more traffic than they expected with this type of experience because it's such a game changer. We work with discerning brands around the world, and we deliver amazing results for them. Lovesac had a 20% increase in average cart value. Crate and Barrel, 2 million virtual photos generated quarterly for them. Those are in the B2C world, but also half of our customers are in B2B. So at Brasler, a big dental maker, 70% reduction in sales support costs. Or we're working with Starbucks on the B2B end, and they have 100% self-service realized on their B2B portal. We work with over 220 customers worldwide, and like I said, some of the world's most discerning brands in the B2B and B2C world. Thank you for listening. Again, this is just a very, very high-level overview. Visit Threekit.com to learn more or jump in the comments below.